the center position, standing 6'11", number 34. Number 34. At the point, standing 6'2", number 2. Number 2. The other guard, 6 feet, 7 inches. Number 3. Number 3.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Olajuwon. Michael Jordan is out there with John Morant. Then it's Garnett. And it's Carter in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, you look at the Grizzlies. And this series will put them to the test, Greg. It's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get clever. You go with what got you here. You're saying, here's what we got. See if you can stop it.
Garnett outside. Jordan kicks to Carter. Hands it from downtown.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Has to flash. That shot off the mark. Morant with some nice D. Carter looking around. Here's Morant. Back to Carter. A three. Knocks down the three ball. Carter's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
To the paint. It's stolen by Carter. Knocked away. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Jordan dishes to Olajuwon. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beyond the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And now the Bulls on the break. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Durant's checked in. Pass to Morant. Now Carter. Memphis moving it around. KD finds Carter. Outside, Jordan. 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 12. Number 12.
Here's Flash. From the arc. Olajuwon with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Flash. Still scoreless. Olajuwon with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. Durant, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Guarded by KD. Pass to Flash.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. The 8-footer. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Bulls trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan, who wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Flash. Six to shoot. To the inside. Cortez. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight. Some changes for Memphis. Chamberlain's checked in for Olajuwon. Carter comes in for James. Stephen Curry is subbed in for John Morant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs a miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And they take the lead.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Jordan looking around. And then Jordan slams it in.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Cortez guarded by Chamberlain. Here's Cortez, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Curry with it. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside for Curry. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Pippen is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant, and there's Carter. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Chamberlain with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Curry. Back to Chamberlain. Outside Durant from deep three-point land. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
No good on that one. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Garnett comes in for Chamberlain, and James subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. No scoring in this one. To the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. No good on the shot. The Bulls leading by 5. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Carter outside. Garnett with the screen for Carter. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Bank shot, no good.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Here's Cortez. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. LeBron outside. Pass to Carter. Garnett with the screen for Carter. And Curry has it in the corner. Garnett, the screen. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
The shot from the low post is good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Flash is checked in for Chicago. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
Vince Carter on the wing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Flash passes to Cortez. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Carter outside. Down low. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And now the Grizzlies fast break. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Flash. It's rebounded by Memphis. Garnett dishes to KD. Strong finish by KD.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Memphis. James checked in for Durant. Pippen comes in for Carter. And it's John Morant in for Curry. Cortez guarded by Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Number 2. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pippen kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
They get a hand on it. Now, here's Jordan. Guarded close. Here's LeBron. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Cortez. James defending. Here's Cortez. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Cortez. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
What a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to James. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front, up 3. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better luck next time. One.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Inside, here's Cortez, and he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Garnett outside. Back to Morant. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Bulls. A 3-ball. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter on the wing. He has 6. Morant outside. Goes up on the wing. Count it. Good. Morant's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Jordan. Carter outside. Pass to Morant.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
The line for the Grizzlies, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Outside, Olajuwon. Jordan outside.
4 here to start the second half.
To the middle. Defended by Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Carter outside. Back to Morant. To the paint. Wants to get it to a line. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Cortez. It's rebounded by Memphis. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pulls up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out front right now.
Garnett outside, fires from the line, and it's Morant. That time on the assist from Kevin Garnett. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Good on the three-point shot. 14 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Durant's checked in for Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Carter. Chicago has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. He's got 8.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Guarded by Morant. To the inside. Durant with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Morant.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago leading by 6.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
For Chicago, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, number 30, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Grizzlies making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with those slams.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bulls lead by. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Stephen Curry's out there with Michael Jordan. And it's Garnett. And it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Offline from the top of the key.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's deflected. The offensive rebound. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Durant. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Bulls. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Cortez. And right through it goes. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And coming down this stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Takes a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So both teams making some changes here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. He's guarded by Elijah Wan. Down low. Here's Flash. And the layup's good off the glass. Flash has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Some changes for Memphis. Carter, he's checked in for Durant, and it's John Morant in for Curry. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Garnett with the screen for Carter. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in hurry.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Jordan. Garnett with the screen for Jordan. Pass to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Carter outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Carter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Grizzlies. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time for the Grizzlies.
Chicago making a switch here.
3-1-2.
The Bulls leading by 8. Defended by Garnett.
2 minutes remaining.
Bulls moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
Inside. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. .156 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Jordan. Uncovered. Rebound by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the right side. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Carter. Jordan outside. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Second chance effort. Here's Olajuwon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is right off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. pass to Jordan. From 12 feet out. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Number 2.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this time.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Unloads from 13. And Morant gets it to go. So it's Chicago now with a 9-point lead. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This had